On today's 2-minute checkup, frontotemporal dementia. What is it? What causes it? And how is it different from Alzheimer's disease? How do you know if you have it?
The 2-minute checkup with Dr. Dave.
Bruce Willis, the 67-year-old star of the Die Hard movie franchise, has been diagnosed with FTD, or frontotemporal dementia. But before I get into what it might be like for him to experience that, here's what I want you to know about it. What is FTD? FTD is actually a group of brain disorders, not just one disorder, that are named for the part of the brain that they affect. So the frontal lobes and the temporal lobes. So I want you to think temples. The frontal lobes are the largest region of the brain, and rightfully so, because they help differentiate us from the other mammals. They give us what we call executive function, the ability to initiate thought processes, to control our impulses, problem solving, our emotional stability, and our personalities. They all sort of live right there. The temporal lobes are smaller but have multiple roles as well. One of their main functions is in language processing, like literally understanding spoken word, and also important in control of motor function. Our hearing and our memory partly live in that area, as well as some of our emotions. So here's what people who have FTD, like Bruce Willis, experience. The personality can change. This is a big one. So in somebody who was otherwise jovial and very interactive can be apathetic or indifferent. But it's commonly also associated with a decline in judgment. They are now making outbursts and having less impulse control than they would otherwise have. There are changes in language, particularly with difficulty finding words. FTD strikes much earlier than Alzheimer's dementia. Bruce Willis is 67 years old, but it doesn't affect nearly as many people as Alzheimer's. So what causes it? Scientists believe that inflammation, so-called neuroinflammation, is at the center of why this disease progresses so quickly and strikes so early. You can literally see the inflammation on the brain MRIs, but the most common finding on these brain MRIs is white matter atrophy. Remember, atrophy means a shrinking or a dying away. Remember from your biology class that gray matter is the nerve cells, and then the white matter is all of the other important cells critical for connecting and coordinating all the hundreds of millions of signals that go through the brain. And without enough viable white matter, our brains simply don't work well. There is no cure for FTD, but clinical trials are currently underway. If you think that you or somebody that you know has FTD, you should seek the consultation of a neurologist. Our thoughts and prayers are with Bruce Willis and his family.